Hey everybody, my name is Weil. I'm Director of Products for a company called Yottaa. I can't read that far.
Speaking to the mic, please.
I can do that. My name is Weil. I'm from a company called Yottaa. I'm the Director of Products there. I wanted to basically give you a little overview of what we do at the company and then obviously take your questions. Yottaa is a SaaS solution. We call it an engagement cloud. And that's something amorphous, especially when I talk to technologists, because it doesn't actually mean anything when you say that we have an engagement cloud. So what are we trying to do? Anybody can make a website faster. You can do it yourself. There are a million ways to do it. Ilya Grigorik is pushing thought leadership there. Steve Souders is evangelizing about how to do it. And there are a lot of different companies that are giving you ways that you can make websites faster. But making a website faster isn't really the point. When you talk to a business person about what they're trying to achieve with a website, when you try to consult for a company, when you work for a company and you build them a web resource, they don't just want something that goes lightning fast. A lot of the demographics they might be serving would be off-put by a site that's just lightning fast. They want to be able to engage users. So how do you actually achieve something like that, and why do we have this audacious claim that we have an engagement cloud?
That's 4 hours. Pay attention to that.
Anybody want to guess how long that was? Just a guess. You don't have to raise your hand.
5 seconds.
4 seconds.
Not even close. 10 seconds. That was good. Last time I did that, somebody said 15. Users perceive sites to be about 15% slower than they actually are. When you're in a mindset that you're trying to do something quickly, and with the advent of mobile devices and mobility being the way that people are typically accessing websites, they're not in a mindset to be patient and to wait. Now, marketers, and I myself am a marketer, overblow this all the time. Your users are going to leave and they're going to go to a competitor and they'll never come back if you're any slower than 4 seconds. Well, that's not actually true, but you're making their blood pressure go up. You're frustrating them. You're not letting them engage with your site, and the point of having a website is so that a user can engage with something about you. If it's your blog, you want them to read and interact with you. If it's your business, if you have a SaaS company, you want them to either do a marketing conversion and go to some goal site on your page. If you're an e-commerce company, you want them to convert a shopping cart. Anything you do to slow down that experience, to make it choppy, to introduce errors, is actually impacting your ability to engage those users. Yottaa is a company that's helping companies do that all the time. So let me just give you a quick example of before and after of what we've done for one e-commerce website. The left is Yottaa, the right is before. This isn't necessarily the easiest thing to understand because when you look at this video, all I'm really showing you is that we made the page twice as fast. But if I can figure out how to do this, I don't remember keystrokes from more than Windows. When you load up a website, when you go to a website, what you're trying to do is actually consume something from that site. So granted that the Wi-Fi is a bit slow here, but when I go to an e-commerce website, what I want to do is actually see the thing that I'm trying to shop for. I want to be presented with the offer, with the goods or the services. God, this is a bad example in this Wi-Fi connection. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to see what that company has to offer, but the company is also trying to do anything they can do to engage with you. So they'll add all this personalization, whether it's local, whether it's social, whether it's a special offer that's unique to your visit to that site. So whenever they start popping up interstitial pages on a mobile device, or when they start presenting you with social media integration before you've actually consumed the service, they're actually just encouraging you to tweet about how crap the site is, about how slow it is, about how frustrating it is to try to use the site. This is a really bad example because the site is just simply not downloading over this connection. So we're going to go back here. So what we do at Yottaa is we introduce all sorts of very exciting technology, which I can't show you. By overcoming a lot of the challenges of the modern web. So if you look at what's happened to web pages, the average web page right now is 1.2 megabytes or larger. It's going to download content from about 40 domains. It's going to do somewhere between 140 and 200 round trips to download that information. Now, you're going to create a desktop site, and you're going to optimize the hell out of the desktop site, and it's going to be super, super fast. What happens when users come to your site from a mobile device? Well, a lot of developers are out there trying to fix that. Google is pushing great thought leadership about how you can make client-server processes smart enough to only send enough information to a mobile page so that you can download the site effectively and show users an engaging experience on mobile. But it's becoming increasingly harder as the internet becomes more complex and users demand more personalization. So we actually try to make websites faster, but also layer in certain technologies that can make it more engaging. So we'll automatically make things delay load for your users. We'll make the site, as they scroll, load the content that they want to see only as they interact with that page, and not force users to download the entire content of every page all the time. We'll also transform the content so that when you go to a site, for example, from a mobile device like an Apple device, they can't play Flash movies. We won't show them Flash movies that say that they have to download a Shockwave plugin that'll never install. We'll give them a video that they can actually see that's HTML5. Or we'll give them an image that replaces that video because their connection will let them download the video in enough time. And so with Yottaa, we're actually showing people about 22 to 30% better conversions on their websites simply by providing a more engaging experience that also happens to be faster. And I'm more than happy to take any questions about the technology that we do to actually implement that. We actually do have a direct integration with WordPress. Yes, so we have a REST API. We use it to integrate directly into the platform. We can do better cache management than the platform actually does itself. And we have the administration basically taken out of the equation. So yeah. Anybody else? Yes?
How do you compare these things like Cloudflare?
So Cloudflare is primarily going to be a CDN solution. We bundle CDN as part of our offering. We actually have a federated CDN, so we have POPs all over the world that give you that. They remove geographic latency, right, from the equation, but they don't do a lot of other things like front-end optimizations and some of the proprietary technology we have. So one example of a proprietary technology, Instant On. When you actually go into a modern web browser today and you transition from page A to page B, the browser isn't automatically going to transition to page B. It's going to wait until it gets the body text downloaded so that it can actually show the user something when it transitions. What we do with our Instant On technology is we deliver the head and all the static content immediately, but we don't deliver the body tag. We go back to the origin server and download it asynchronously so that when the page actually transitions, it appears to pop into place immediately. I'd be happy to show you that here, except nothing is going to happen immediately in this connection. Any other questions? Awesome, thanks guys.
Join Boston New Technology Meetup. Sponsor an event or a venue. Present your idea and attend to network with Boston's brightest. Details are at www.bostonnewtech.org and in the video description.